Good morning, happy people. How we doing? Today is Friday, July 24th. Back at it, trading again here. We got the NASDAQ chart open. Just like yesterday, it's 9:40 here. We're going to be taking our trades probably in about 20 minutes after the first noise of the market settles from 9:30 through 10. And then we can see if we can get a trend and dive into it. So right now it's looking like it's pushing down, but I mean, it's been bouncing all around. So the NASDAQ is looking like it may fall. The S&P is currently on a support level, so between the two there, it may bounce. We'll see. This level is honestly probably better suited down here, just given that it's reversed off of that better. So we'll put that support and resistance level a little lower than where it was previously. This is almost a better box area than a line area, just given the way it's reacted in this zone. Let's see if we can draw one like this. Do something like that. There we go. We'll extend that out a little bit. News. Let's read the news. Let's see if there's anything exciting going on. Last I looked, there really wasn't. U.S. tech companies. U.S. faces choice on open weights with AI, relying on closed AI models, not inherently safe. No kidding. Okay, let's see. Stocks are finding some recovery after Brent crude eased below 100 a barrel and bond yields halted their ascent. Yeah, really nothing going on here in terms of news. So may not be a big moving day, but that's okay. We'll see. Some days you don't have to take a trade. Always want to, especially after yesterday. Yesterday was a terrible day. Right after I ended the live stream, I was down $1,000. I ended the live stream, and then the market eventually took that fall that I was waiting for right here. Actually, you can see it on the chart. So during the live stream, I was waiting for this to break down, and I kept taking a little short position or whatever. And then at the very end, I ended the live stream saying, "Okay, that's it for the day," because we were in a downtrend. I took the short and I caught it. I didn't ride it all the way down, but I ended up making 600 back. So I finished yesterday down 400 instead of 1,000. So made a little recovery, but still, it was just a bad day. But it happens in trading, and yeah, it is what it is. Do 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 do. Yeah, this would be a position I'm looking for a confirmation and then a bounce. So if I was going to take a position here, it would be a long, just because we keep bouncing off of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be the fifth bounce off of it. But you got a little bit of buyer action there. You got that hammer candle kind of forming. I just don't want to put a stop loss all the way down here. Hope everybody has a great weekend here. It is a nice little Friday. So after this, a couple days off, and then Monday we'll be back at it. Take the weekend and do something fun to reset the brain, allow the body to digest all the week that you may have had. Then come back on Monday fresh and ready to dive into a work week and kill whatever you got to kill, or crush whatever you got to crush. I mean. Tempted to take a long here. S&P is still just kind of bouncing off of a support level. Hasn't really pulled away from anything. So it's indecisive, if you will. U.S. S&P manufacturing PMI came in at 53.8. The forecast was 54.4. Previously, it was 53.9, so it came in lower. So that is a good thing, I guess. No, it says it's bad. U.S. services PMI flash 53.6. Forecast 51. Okay, yeah, it's beyond my scope of knowledge. market has not shown that it's going to bounce just yet, so I haven't taken that long. Like I said before, I'd like to wait if I can until after 10 o'clock, but sometimes trades set up earlier and we jump in and take advantage of them. Um, oh wow, yeah, this is looking like it's going to just inch a little lower. We'll just flip to the 5-minute chart here. Yeah, it's come down here before, you can see, and then bounced right over here. So this whole area is just kind of a gray zone, if you will. We'll give it some time. Let's see what happens. See what plays out. But right now, I'm waiting for a potential long out of here. Try to catch it and ride it back up into that other area up here. You know, catch it when it's down here and ride it up here. And that could be the day. We'll see. If it breaks below this, I don't know if I have a level marked because we haven't done that. Come on. There we go. Yeah, look at that. We are in a dangerous spot if we break below it. Let's try to find the next level where it may settle. I guess be down there and down there and about there. I haven't had to mark those levels. I mean, this goes back to March. This contract really wasn't traded. This is the September contract, so we have just been ping-ponging around in this area since May 26th. Got our high back on June 26th, and then we've been bouncing back and forth since. So, and that's the 1 hour chart. That's the chart I like to mark my levels at on the 1 hour chart. Excuse me, I woke up a little stuffy today. Apologize for the live stream. Still like the long here, even though everything's telling me there's no reversal yet. The delta is negative 200. Yeah, it's not looking great. Oh, pardon. Let's see. Put a couple of these lines on my other chart down here in my brokerage account at Webull. I need one at 481. Eight. There's a sign of a little bit of a turnaround. So I pay attention to this right here too for my trends. This is the super trend delta indicator. Anything above 30 is kind of showing you a trend. So it's definitely, minus 47, meaning it's definitely in a downtrend. It doesn't encourage you to, take longs in a downtrend, but it can encourage you to take the short or long in different scenarios. But in this case, that would be telling you take a short, look for a short. But because we're coming into a zone that is reversed so many times, I'm not taking a short right now. But that's what that is. That's why I follow that. Look at that big red candle. Big red candle. there's absolutely nothing you can do with that. Oh boy, we have fully tested this zone. If we break this, guys, like we were saying, I mean, zooming out on the 1 hour chart, that is new territory if you think about it. I haven't done this, haven't seen these levels since May. So let's be optimistic here and say we're going to bounce now that we've fully exhausted it, but no idea. Ow. Just pushing down. Yikers. Still in a negative 110. Oh my. Yeah, I don't think we're stopping, are we? Anybody with a short right now is absolutely killing it. Congratulations. Follow me over here, camera. There you go. I mean, I think it's time to jump in on a short. Mark some of the levels here. 208, 208, 208. Sorry, I'm marking levels here on my Weeble account chart that I have on my other screen. It's not my primary charting platform. Let's see, 27,803, 27,803. Okay. Any others I gotta mark? 27,334. 27,3. Okay. All right. Yeah. Looking like a full-on assault on shorts here. So what I'm looking for right now, just in case anybody's wondering, I'd like a green candle to come up here, touch this, and see it reject, and then that's kind of the confirmation. I'm honestly also tempted just to put one contract on because this looks like a falling market. I'm just gonna sell two, and we're gonna see what happens here, guys. If we get a continuation, it is what it is. If we bounce, then I was wrong. I'm gonna put this like right there because I don't want to lose a ton of money chasing a market, to be honest. Chasing is not typically the strategy. And the fact that we're not getting continuation tells me this may just reverse. So I'm gonna put this even closer. I'm not risking a lot on this one. Diving into the market late like that, yeah. See, diving into the market late like that. Um, of course, chat, of course. Whatever. I suck. Wow. Just a proper retard. Lost $40 somehow. Okay. All right. Well, not the great start. I wanted. Let's wait for a proper setup. That was not the typical way of trading, and it showed. Duh. There's the green candle I figured was going to come eventually, but let's see. It's been hard trading this year, guys. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been trading options since 2011 and making a full-time income doing it. And then I went professional full-time in futures in 2022. And futures are different. You have to have more perfect entries and exits, whereas options you can just kind of swing trade a bit more. You're playing out over the course of a full day or a couple days or a week, whatever. Futures is within minutes sometimes. Depends on how many contracts you put on and what your risk tolerance is, but futures are kind of in and out quickly. Options trading is kind of like pick a position in the morning and see how it plays out over the course of the day. But anyways, what I was saying is it's been challenging this year just because there's a lot of gatekeeping from the administration in terms of the news. So, you're sitting here thinking everything's normal on a nice little Friday, and all of a sudden they come out and they say, "Yeah, we just decided to go destroy Iran or something, right? Or we're going to bomb all their nuclear power plants or whatever it is." And it's like, whoa, I didn't know about that. So the closed door policy and the news breaks change the market so your position can instantly get wiped out. And it's been challenging. It's not to say that our president isn't doing what needs to be done or something, but it's just hard to take a position and then sit in it because you don't know if the sentiment is going to change quickly when you hear the press release come out. And I've noticed that there have been several times in the market where large positions are taken and then the news comes out and those people are making a fortune. So the people with access to that information absolutely have a leg up compared to us amateurs that are just in the regular part of the community. So challenges are challenges, but you're not just trading balance sheets this year. You're not trading P&L statements. You're trading news breaks and P&L, and that's a whole nother category. So this has been one of the harder years to trade in my professional experience, and I just want to share that in case anybody out there is having a similar experience. They're a little bummed about how things have gone for them this year. Hey, take a breath. You're doing everything right. You're trading through challenging times. That's all it is. So you're good. Don't lose your house. Don't overextend yourself. Scale down and survive for tomorrow, and you'll be fine. That's the only advice I can give anybody that's really struggling right now. And if you want, go to a prop firm, pay the $40 and trade prop firm money. I lost $40 on that trade. I could be trading for an entire month on a prop firm account for $40. And like yesterday, several $100s. I just don't like the rules and regulations. I have the capital, so I use my own capital. Um, but yeah, it's up to you. Everybody has to have emotional control. That's what all trading is. It's emotional control. You don't get worked up over your losses, and you don't get euphoric when you have wins, and scale up and do something stupid. That's trading 101. Emotional control. Still in a downtrend. Looked like it tried to pop there, but we're still negative 70% here. Um, Tempted to get back into this short just because it looks like there may be a little continuation here. But we're getting some big bounces around here. I'm gonna see what happens here. Yeah, that could absolutely rip. I figured there's gonna be a big candle coming out here somewhere. This is where having order flow, I don't have an order flow thing. This is where order flow would be very advantageous to know if there's a bunch of orders sitting down here in the buy category or sell category, just to see if you could catch the reversal. Um, yep, that candle right there was exactly why I didn't want to take the short. Now it would be like, all right, maybe put a short on and have the stop just above there and see if it bounces down. 10 o'clock reversals, this is typically why I don't trade. 9:30 to 10 o'clock, a lot of noise, a lot of chop. 10 o'clock reversals happen all the time. Um, so I like to get my trades in most of the time around 10:15, 10:30 when the candles are not massive and they're more directional, more like this right here, where you can take a position and you don't get killed by one massive candle. Because that's not fun. It's just not fun. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to take a trade just yet. I'm gonna come right back, guys. I'm gonna go refill my coffee. Give this a few minutes to shake out. It is 10:01. I will be right back. Oh wow, it picked me up walking in. Cool. I got this new webcam and it picked my face up as soon as I walked in the room. That's pretty cool. All right, guys, back. Fresh cup of coffee. Put this mic back on and see if there's any trades to be had. Still looking like a potential short. Just trading in a little chop zone. Things I pay attention to here, these wicks. Buyers picked in, sellers kicked in. Um, because of that, I don't see a position formed here. That's just me. Nothing that I potentially, or nothing that I like. Like there's a lot of buyers stepping in there, trying to push it up. We'll see. Got my water and my coffee. We're good to go. Hmm. Hmm. Where's that sent to? Oh, interesting. While I'm waiting, I'm going to do some other stuff. I know it's boring. Sorry. Live streams sometimes are boring. Good time to do what you got to do, guys. Let's see. Still waiting another 10 minutes. See if this noise kind of settles and then we'll go from there. Down 40 bucks on the day, which bummer, but whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll be all right. bounce happening. Still in that chop, guys. Not taking any trades, just working on my other thing here. Waiting patiently. Looking like it's trying to reverse here. Let's see what it does. I don't see any reason to take a position just yet. As boring as it is, folks. Starting to pump back up. That's good. Nice pump back up. That's good for the long holders in the stock market. Still watching that delta volume at minus 45. That's why I'm not in a position right now. Just wait till it sets up and take a bigger position. That's kind of where I'm at. Mm. So we can get a position now. It's 10-10, 10-11. This is when I start liking to take positions because the candles kind of settle out. But we're currently running up towards the super trend in the 50-day EMA. and we're in a support resistance zone. So I don't see any trades just yet. Stick around though. We're going to be patient. We're going to give this probably another hour and see if we can make some money then. In the meantime, just working on something over here. So stick with me if you want. Let's see what else I got. Talon Hudson is playing. Carswell, the one. Carswell. Some big job there, man. All right, good little pump here we're seeing. I like that. We're at the 50-day EMA. I'd love to see a break there. We got this fair value gap and everything, so this could reject it. This could break. Let's see. Didn't work. Big rejection. Oh, screen's going bonkers. Sorry. Big rejection. Okay. Yep. That is unfortunate. Man, oh man, look at that fall. Do we bounce? Do we drop? I think it's a drop. Hmm. Green candle coming? Okay. Oh my God. All right, folks, let's see if we can make some money. Sorry, I'm back. I think we might see a bounce here. Hmm. I'm gonna take a 4 long. There we go. There we go. Okay, made 108. That was pretty quick. It's like that. I mean, you sit around, you do absolutely nothing, and then bam, you get a trade, you make 108 bucks, and sometimes more, sometimes less. I could have sat in that trade longer. I just wanted to put a tight stop loss on there, given these big candles wicking back and forth. So green on the day now. Oh, about 50 bucks on the day. Nothing significant after that first trade as a loser. Um, see if we get another one here. Maybe it pushes up here, rejects. I don't know. We'll see. But patience is everything. Gonna wait for another trade to set up. That one just kind of felt right in the gut. Just seeing a bounce there, so took it and made some money. Iran's prime minister discussions with Pakistan as media regarding their initiatives. The problem is not lack of mediator between the U.S. and us, but rather the problematic approach of the Americans. Okay, so no news. All right. I like this new song from David Guetta. Human. It's a good one. I like a lot of EDM. Man, I wish the market would give me more right now that I could actually take a trade. You just have to have patience. Hmm. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna end the live stream here. There's just not really a lot going on. Don't want to waste your time because I don't think I'm gonna take a trade here. So I will see you guys Monday. I will be back online around 9:30, 9:40. Typically aim to go live at 9:40 every day and trade that 9:40 to 10:30 or 9:40 to 11 o'clock, just depending on how the momentum of the day looks. Otherwise, have a great weekend. Go do something that's really fun and enjoy yourself, and then reset so we can come back and make some money uh, on Monday. Yep. All right. Take care. See you soon, guys. Bye.